news is you haven't iced out this week, so we're gonna keep
It
you around.
starts, dude. Pansy's,
This is good news for you.
She's
Maybe less
convinced.
good news though coming in for KC, as we know they are down 1-0 in the series, and the desk had some pretty strong
Chat,
predictions.
all of us,
13-2,
as a
everyone's calling
collective,
for. They've quite graciously
let's
catered
forget
for
everything
13-3.
we've seen
Are you convinced this is a 2-0 as
in the
well, or do you
past.
think they bounce back
Everything
here?
we've seen in the past, we're starting fresh.
Today, and I think map 1 definitely proved that for me. I do think that like guessing round score is like kind of fake.
Yeah,
so it's like
you can't do it.
I mean, do they win a pistol round?
You
Do they
can't.
not like have a big
It's
swing
just
or
burned
something?
in the
Guessing
memory.
How fast the game in the league is going to be over, and is it
Yeah,
20
yeah,
minutes? Is it 40? Like, it's
You
a
never,
hard.
Okay,
you never
fresh.
Really know. So
No.
Carmine
Liquid on
coming out
defense,
here
Kcorp
the
on attack.
I want to see Scream put in positions.
Double
to take
frenzy,
fights, especially I
Ghost.
think one of the great things Raze can oftentimes too is play around mid, both with the boom bot, but also capitalizing with her satchels.
What do we got? What we got for
playing,
this?
Alongside that breach utility. But the thing
Never
that
seen that
Army Corps
before.
love to do, right? They've played this Gecko a lot. They slowly
Wait.
creeping forward, reclaiming it.
Wait,
that 10
it's
second
stuck in the
cooldown
wall.
to
It bugged
get back
out.
space.
It's stuck in the wall. You can't re-pick it up.
Both get out.
No way, it's stuck at the top. It's stuck in the. It's literally bugged in the wall. We can't pick it up. That's incredible.
Except for the previous one that we just saw. So this might actually feel a little more
It's
comfortable
landed.
for Carmine
It's
to
landed on the
So
small
what you're
ledge
seeing right here is just
above
like,
here.
force the
They have
player
no
out of,
dizzy.
vents with the dizzy.
It's
okay?
a
Now
great
come on back,
start.
Pick it up, then we can refocus our attention up towards heaven. I didn't quite catch exactly when that wall went down up in heaven, but it's early enough that they'll have at least 30 to 40 seconds to
Again
play
though,
back
chat, is it
into
a
being
bug?
the end
It's
of
probably
not
not a
committing
bug. It
into
lands on
second
little
to
things
say.
like that. Like you could get it to land on that corner if you had a lineup for it. So I'm not sure it's a bug. I think that's intentional. That's how the game's played. Maybe I don't know anymore. I don't know what's meant to be. What's meant to be in the game, what's not.
If they wanted to run up into heaven, but they're really all over the place right now. I think it's going to be a sort of a B pump into an A take.
Incredibly unlucky though.
After Scream maybe finds
Time's getting a
kill,
little bit
he really
low,
needs a kill to
and
cause a
I'm
rotation
worried.
over, and then they can capitalize into A, but he can't quite find a fight, so they're
Damn,
going
I'm
to
really
be forced
worried.
into making this play into A regardless, and TL are kind of leading it. Soulcast has already moved over.
You've got the spike.
I mean, New Zero's got to make the commit here at some point.
But
You
the
have the
bird
spike
gives
and
them
you're
the information, so it's a great
stunning
timing
for
KC
heaven.
to pop on that, just a 1-for-1. There's
There's
two
20
players
seconds
already
left.
rotated for TL.
Straight away
Oh,
to go.
God.
That's immediate flooding towards A. Sure, 2 have rotated over to make it a 4 versus 3 on site.
The spike.
It's Nats finding one for
Got the
himself.
important kill.
Soulcast into a second before New Zero
Holy
finds
hell,
the
this is
trade,
awful.
But it's an easy closeout in round 1 for TL.
Oh my goodness.
Carmine Core battling
Oh
their
my
worst enemies on Split, and that's the Claw.
I mean, come on,
into
chat.
serious
I can't
issues right there.
forget
Again,
everything
I
we've
think
seen
that
when you give
Scream
me
was
this in
hoping
the
to get
first
engagement,
round.
maybe
I'm
15
trying to
seconds
start
early.
fresh,
That would've instantly-
and you've just
the
handed
second
me a
kill goes
plate
down, the
just
two players
full
were
of
floating
crap.
back towards
Like, what is
CT. They would
this?
snap over towards B heaven. The idea was there.
Oh
but
my
TL just
goodness.
refusing to give them a fight, and then winning out on the hit. Okay.
Like, what is this? We're
Alright.
stunning heaven on
energy
20
switch up.
seconds with the
Yeah,
spike.
I mean, I'll give it. Before the last game, we had a couple of clips of Safe actually just having a good time. He seems to enjoy himself when he's out there.
Fancy still
loud
believing.
that
Oh my
roster
god,
is.
that
Team
was...
Liquid almost still playing with Scream.
Chat, I would have looked for just any little bit of positives. I could have clinged onto it. I would have just taken the positives into this.
Round 2, we are expected, of course, to go the way.
I
of
can't
Liquid,
believe
but guess
that.
now
I
we've
can't
already
believe it
seen
started like
first round
that.
Develop. It does start to beg that slight question about KC's lineup. It is that kind of slow, crawling style that we saw on the last map, and they were really punished by the fact they had no one to really match Safe on the Jet. Now, they have got Raze, of course, with Scream, but it's not quite the same thing. There's no one to match Safe and be as equal in this game, and we said Scream versus Safe was going to be the big 1v1 that we were looking for.
I think so often it comes to how can your backline set up your dive players, your Jets, your Rays, to actually get in there. So when we get to the later rounds, we're definitely going to
Play cams are always bugged at the beginning. I don't know, it takes like 3 rounds or something for it to settle. Maybe they have to like assign them manually. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Times getting low. They're waiting for this wall to break. We've had no pressure. We have an aggro trip over towards A.
Walls in the mid round end up being very punishing. The wall breaks with 30 seconds left on the clock.
We have a
Then there's
3-person
double
stack
slow
here.
orbs to continue stalling out the hit. Like, oh, that's not fun at all.
Oh, there we go. Red guard at range, just no questions really to be asked here. An easy clean out in the second round. Flawless.
Okay.
Team Liquid at that as well. Every little helps when it comes to padding out that economy. We're even one step further. I imagine they roll over these two Bulldogs into this deck.
I'm trying to look for a positive, chat. They didn't hit a bullet. I've got nothing again. I've got no positives. But it was a full eco, so
they've got to mix in these early rounds
So
few
sometimes it's hard to
quick
find the
hits.
positives
Like,
in
not
those rounds.
necessarily
It's
committing into a
normal.
site, but where you're
Full
maybe
buy rounds.
concussing
Let's
males,
see it.
satcheling up
XMS as a
before getting into
guardian.
that, trying to bait out a wall earlier into
XMS
the
as a
round.
guardian.
Otherwise, if you allow, you know, Soulcast just very comfortably place these late walls, you're going to run into problems as you take 30 seconds, 40 seconds on the Gecko rotations
Oh boy.
off of the utility.
That's
to
maybe a
take
little bit
space
too
up
aggro.
mid
They
as the
just
Gecko
smoke it
rotate,
down.
right?
In
So
terms of this
wingman,
one,
then
we
you
go.
throw
So
a
we went
dizzy
aggro on
in
both of
after that
these.
too. Actually, I don't even think you used the dizzy.
It's a nice
Just
shot
sent
though.
wingman in.
Positive, sorry.
Less play in
Nice
that area.
kill. That's a nice kill, and the smoker's down. This round is everything. This should be a lot easier to mid round. They have no smokes to
But as
block you
see,
off.
know, across
This is
those bits of map,
perfect.
at least in the first
Wall
couple of
goes
rounds, and
in.
also back on the
Baiting in terms of
previous.
this one.
KC
Another
do
kill.
not take it
XMS with the
slowly, they're being
Guardian.
rewarded here for it as
That's
well.
why he buys the
They've just
Guardian.
let Team
Looking
Liquid
like a
walk
great
it back
round at the
basically in
moment.
towards
No
one,
damage
already
done from
collected
Team
2
Liquid.
kills.
Yeah. You're going to expect to see this on the
Flash goes in to get B main control. That's a question mark. Cleared. They know no one's here. Reactively, they push it. Oh no, the spike's going to go B main.
Not having a breach, really, only the paranoia and the sky flashes to set you up. So can't imagine that this is anything more than a little bit of a throwaway. Talk about the breach. How good is it for re-clearing the space here?
Zero's pushing it.
New
Zero go middle.
This has given KC big issues now.
Through the flash as
Well, that's the
They
spike.
lost Spike. They have control of B site, but not B main and not the Spike.
Yeah, Spike was still coming in through spawn. They had 3 coming in through heaven, and really that was the gameplay. That was the plan to pull it all together. And at this point, it looked to be such a
Oh
good
boy,
round
Yumpy
for
has
KC.
absolutely owned it. Nice
Yumpy
decision as well. Good
stamps
flash
all
from
over
him,
the
chat. He
flawless.
flashes this out. They realize it's clear. They
That
go
should
for
have
the
been a
B
KC
split.
round.
New
That
Zero
was a
made a bit of a
Yumpy
mistake
round.
by trying to push into his solo when the rest of his team weren't splitting in with the
Ace.
spike.
7-0.
Yumpy did great.
An
3v5.
monster.
They're back onto
Somehow, I don't know
Eco.
how the concuss didn't actually connect onto him. Yeah,
Very
he's
nice
in a
round from
little
Yumpy though.
pocket
Even
there,
the flash to
Last
clear all of this, it
playing
was very,
around,
very good from
dodging
him.
away a bit of the
Like straight
flash,
up.
Then looking for one more after one after one.
In my pocket, in my pocket, pocket.
I am living for this. I love some trash.
That's
TL
incredible.
getting rowdy. And look, I said it before,
Damn, it
but
almost
like,
sounded a little bit personal from Yumpy there.
TL battling against Scream and Navera, and just the trash talk coming in now as they swatted them down on Ascent. Now win the bonus on round 3.
I mean, not forgetting as well, our next series will be even spicier. That's not forgetting Koi versus Giants, a classic Spanish matchup, so make sure you stick around for that one too. And this one, if it carries on at this rate, we may be coming into that series quicker than maybe we'd like to normally expect. That will at least slowing things down here on that expectation that once again, KC are back onto pistols.
They're taking mid control relatively fast.
But
But Liquid are just pretty much giving it to them at the
Someone
moment.
spamming the wall above the Sage wall there, because it does extend a little bit out off of Raptors, and you can play on top of that if you want for a nasty
This is
little
nice
angle.
as well. Dog goes in so that they can have an extra rotate, go over towards this now. Right, extra rotate.
Team Liquid get a freebie onto if you keep on trying to push too aggressive.
Because they cleared
Although
this.
we haven't burned through the
And they
entire
cleared
round,
Vents
there's a
with
good
the
40
flash.
seconds that have elapsed here.
So yeah, they get
Just
3
dealing with that
people into the
wall
right
and the
area.
side field up in towards heaven.
Spike
This
is
starts
over
to look
towards
really
here,
ropey once again
so they
for
have to be
KC.
going B.
Speaking of ropes, here we go.
Team Liquid
One
showing a lot of
person
restraint,
fake.
I think, not giving any opening fights to
Oh,
Carmine
but they
Core.
know, they know.
Yeah, I mean, it will be a bit of a pinch. These players on site are vulnerable. Opportunities to trade these out
Oh.
very effectively.
Nice.
Nice shots
I was
though.
going to say, Nat saw all of them flee and leave ropes as well, so they know that this has come in.
Yumpy has the Seekers now. He can use to try and clear away these close angles. With only 4 players alive, that's super reliable information.
You know, a little bit of ability being used, but it's Saifu dashes it off towards the one side. He has just had Scream's number all game long. One left standing. Saifu finds one for himself, but cannot get
Man.
the next.
Nicely done from Safe. Good recovery. 4K in that one. That was close from
K
Kcorp. Nigeria nearly did enough.
Team Liquid up 4-0, and suddenly that 13-3 prediction,
nicely
it's
done from
feeling
Safe.
pretty real.
It's so sad.
Safe
'cause
bare
Carmine
hands.
Core,
Yeah, massively. Yeah,
a
it was
couple
good.
of times across the maps, individually have found like some opening kills, especially on these ecos. And it's like, oh, all of a sudden we have a shot. But then Safe removes any chance of that. I think the Seekers coming online was exactly the right call. Actually, the concuss hit, I think, off of the Seekers onto that player up in heaven. So a bit surprising there, but
This isn't looking any
regardless, just
different. No,
giving
it's
you
looking exactly the
information.
same.
3
I
of the
agree.
4 players
They're doing
allow
the
Safe
exact
to
same rounds that
isolate
they
those
did.
fights and just cruise on through the retake.
I feel for KC because there's 2 rounds in a row there that they should have won. Round 3, look, Yumpy went absolutely nuclear. But they were the
Hop
ones
goes
in the 5
in,
versus
over
3.
towards
They've had
middle.
that numbers advantage, but you cannot keep finding these entries.
Hide him behind
and
the
giving
box.
rounds away from
Did
that
this
point
Dizzy
forward.
see him?
It's brilliant discipline
Yeah,
and
it does.
great gun skill coming out from TL to bring these rounds back, but KC will be kicking themselves. They haven't got anything on the board yet.
Yeah, even with just
One up.
pistols, you'd hope to
Thank
be
you so
able-
much. One up
They almost
underscore
did.
FPS with the Prime, appreciate you.
But nothing doing at the end of the day. Now again, 1 minute 15. We hit the wall up in B Heaven. So
Big fan from Thailand. Thanks so much, dude. Appreciate that. This is looking like a good round from Kcorp. They actually have A main control and they give mid control pretty early. This has been a good reaction. I actually think Liquid's reactions at the moment have been really nice. They do have the defensive wall up for extra info as well, so they can easily heavy stack this if they want to. Spike is always on an island. Like, the Spike is always on an island. Like, on its own. I don't get what's going on.
What if they were to re-aggress out of mail? Like, your Spike is in a tough spot.
Wall and a trip here, so they have double bit of information. Soulcast should really be over towards A here. They can trust this so much.
I think that he's isolated with that one, because if there had been any kind of push out of B main, that just cooks you around. That's what happened a few times ago in round 3.
Oh, it's a nice slow. Oh no, time's going to get really low with this.
Trying to jump scout out here as well to see exactly what's going on, and he's got the right idea. He reads that they're all here as well, and Soulcast going to take on 4 by himself and walk away with 1.
Nice shot, nice kill. Time is low. Oh my goodness.
They've been so slow that it's just let this 3 to 4-way crossfire
He
get
actually just plucked him out of the air.
I think the biggest takeaway Kcorp are going to have after this series is...
Oh, they know.
No, just the ultimates they're sitting on. Nuzera playing isolated from the team. I think he sent a flash over to B main to try.
Wow, they get this kill as well. No money going into this. Have another low buy, 2-9 on top of everything they got. So low buy can be okay, but again, don't want to be using any of these ults into a low buy really. So yeah, this is looking so rough. They're gonna have to time out again. They're gonna have to do double timeout in the first half.
Which is good to try and take control over Heaven, but they're just getting blasted on these side hits with tools in their pocket they could be tapping into.
So like I said, they spent so much time actually getting control there. You know, we saw the camera coming out, we had the trip coming through, slowly stepping their way forward, and it just gave everyone on the side of Liquid time to adapt and respond, and they didn't even really look threatened in the round as well.
Damn,
so
this is...
unsurprisingly, a timeout for KC.
They need to go faster. Like, you have middle for free. Take it within the first 10 seconds.
On the ultimates, like, why do you have to use it like almost the round you get it? You know, and it's because
or maybe go over towards B main. Take B main at the beginning. Maybe don't leave your Spike towards the bottom and mid. Maybe have breach with the pack.
I think it's the wrong mentality to look for like the perfect ultimate in around the.
There's loads of stuff they can change up, but
because you just slam those out, guarantee yourself round wins. Put yourself.
He's losing his mind again. Okay, well then maybe tomorrow, in between the Pacific and NA games, we might have to do another egg watch.
I need to take a quick look at the money once we.
Because there has been a lot of. There's been a lot of. We're only 5 rounds in, and there's been a lot of stuff that you could lose your mind about.
They have not been investing those ultis. Which is the case where you wouldn't want to use that, but if you're 6 rounds in and not popping those, that's tough.
I mean, we had what, 4 or 5 ults up.
Okay, let's see what they change up.
And to be fair, when they pulled out 4 at once,
so they pause, and this is the first time we see Liquid slow down to bottom and middle, so they're creating the pressure like they're down here. So that's kind of nice.
Once more, slow play up through mid from Kcorp.
They have B main control again, and the Spike's still here with no one close to it. Breaches with the pack though, so I'm a little bit happier, but again, slow buy.
I don't think has played here previously. Has the swing, not even throwing util, just confident to take the fight.
They've been very good at this so far. You saw it in the previous round out of Soulcast. Find the kill, back away, dart away, because you know then KC are going to slow back down. They'll get back out on the utility.
Oh my god! Sorry, safe pushing there to break the tripwire. Caught made the dog go free to have time to catch just
Jules, I can't comment on that one, my friend.
If he hadn't broken that trip, the dog would not have been able to make it all the way there. So, a really small thing, and I don't think it matters in the context of the round, but that was...
Yeah, with all this info as well, them holding B main, like, Liquid are just getting too much info, so a lot of the times they can just stack over towards this. Soulcast should feel pretty confident to be able to rotate as soon as he hears any sound. That's a nice Omen flash to delay them 20 seconds on this. They have to push through the trip, keep an eye on that. It's a nice, this is a nice smoke. Nice smoke to play around.
Who just completely domes them, and even when it feels like they're getting the right plan together, Liquid shut it down. It's yet another flawless in this game.
I'm pretty sure that was Redguard that threw that smoke on site.
Okay. This is the first buy after the timeout. They have 1, 2, 3 ults.
It gives you a little bit extra room
4 buy round, 3 ults. What do we got?
Perfect on this one. So yeah, ends up breaking that so the dog doesn't get pulled back, chases on forward. Like I'm talking about with the smoke.
Yeah, that was a nice reactive smoke. I like that.
Imposter smokes.
Imposter smokes.
Mainly because, I mean, to be fair, like back in the time when Valorant came out, that was like Among Us era. It was like, oh, you know, it's like when a defender throws a smoke on site.
So Liquid
then, like,
has a
there's
switch
better
up after
chance,
this.
So they can hide
They
out
realize that
among
most likely they
the
want to
attackers.
take early middle
It makes sense.
because they've been getting it for free, so
Don't
they
make
want to
fun
take
of
it
me. I've been
faster.
calling
So
that
they've
for
been
like
slowing
2.5
down
years,
bottom middle,
so
trying to
it's not
create
great.
the
I don't think
idea
it's
that they're
great.
like down
It's
bottom
just
middle.
right now.
In
It's
return,
just
taking
normal
over towards
for
B
me.
main.
I was about to say normal for you. For you was the key thing you had
Oh
to
boy.
add to that.
I guess the
Timing on
normal
the jump
is
spot?
cringe, but
That is the worst jump peek
that's
I've
not
ever
normal.
seen.
He missed.
That is something that I saw in the first
Once again, you got New Zero
1
playing
month of
out
the
towards,
game.
again, B main, just dropped down
No
the spike,
way
now
he
he's
jump
gonna
peeks
hover
like
and
that.
wait.
Okay,
Now,
that's
probably
much
a good thing
better.
that he hasn't got the spike with him.
What is he
Otherwise, let's see him
doing?
go
He's
down, but
gonna find
he's
the
got control
spike.
of the spike. And now they're in trouble because they've got this kind of crossfire half set up on towards
Oh,
him. He's
God.
going to have to abandon it, and he's got a backstab
And
coming.
they go I just can't, man. Oh my god, it's oh my god.
After losing so many pistol rounds and this being a full buy round for them,
Chat, how
this
am I
was the
meant to
time
stay
for it
positive
start
when this is
working.
what's going
We're down
on?
to 40 seconds. They haven't got the spike. They have no idea if anyone from Liquid is sat on it. This is going from bad to worse for KC on their own map pick.
So that is a hard read from Yompi, by the way, after the couple of times now that they've pushed into B main, because they know Nuzera's been playing over towards B, throwing this like fake flash around 40 to 50 seconds, while the rest of the team has been working up mid. So he just walks past it, contacts through, doesn't expect anyone holding the angle.
My team's winning, yeah, I know, and like that's great. But chat, we're here for some kind of competition, right? We want to see a competitive game. We want to see some competition. This is looking like This is looking like the coach potatoes that me, Mini, Imi, Nilzinho play. It's looking like that. And I even think I'm even like if I said that to Mini and Imi, I'm pretty sure they would take offense to that.
Because I wasn't focused on what he was doing earlier in the round, but I expect that Shin had used the ult earlier in the round, picked it up, and was just using it towards the end.
They really would. Mini would actually be insulted if I said that.
I was a little bit distracted by Yumpy with his pets
if he pulled that
outside
out
of B.
fresh, should have been like, huh?
Yeah, that would be a little bit shocking. But yeah, I mean, a gorgeous walk up all the way through market, not camping on the spike, continuing to dig a little bit deeper.
The painful
Stop putting the spike here, man. Pick up the spike. Nice. Again, though, same thing that I said with Heretics. It's nice from Liquid. The game plan's good at the moment, right? They're bleeding them out a lot. They're taking B main control. They always have some kind of information. Yampi's util's been good in terms of flashing. Safe's had full. Safe's just doing what the hell he wants.
Like that would be if it was your Cypher playing that area, but Cypher usually wants to be looking for Halo.
See you, Wingman.
The most problematic thing is that Nuzera still has ultimate. I think that's 3. This will be the 4th round now. That's been an option. Still haven't tagged into it.
Nats.
Oh, that's
Super
nice.
close and sees one, but no,
Oh,
he's fingered
XMS
the man
did
on
pretty
the
good
near
here.
side. Could have gone for either. Instead,
XMS did pretty good here.
with Scream collecting that kill. He's now got his
Nice reactions over towards it from Redgar and Nats. I like how they're playing
Redgar
A.
not even worried if there was going to be another player in A main. Had only seen the 2 off the early swing out of Nats, so takes the mini gamble there and it pays off hugely.
There is just no net positive event in this game, it feels, for KC. Every time it looks like they've got something going for them, there is someone there for a trade. They're being punished elsewhere on the map. Liquid just suffocating them.
When you play this controlled, slow, however you want to call it, style on
30
split,
seconds left.
when you start losing rounds when the executes come in, all you can rely on is like, okay, do we have like players that can get good lurk timings? Right?
Oh my.
This is the 2nd time even in this round.
Nilzinho, what's up, man? How you doing?
Just the Cypher
I was
controls
talking about you.
Been put up in mid, but it's been effective enough that Kcorp haven't really had
10
lurk
seconds
opportunities.
left.
Team Liquid are playing very deep and not giving chances over for solo players to win fights. They're only playing off angles. They've got Sage to control B.
Liquid are playing. No, actually, I said that. I said that our Coach Potato team, they're playing like our Coach Potato team, and then I said that you and Mini would take offense to that.
Even they've gone full buy, completely shut out of things by Liquid, and even here, not leaving him with a single gift. Like I say, there is
Yeah,
no
I pretty much said you would say exactly that.
any of these rounds for the side of KC.
Alfie Clues, thank you so much. Nilzinho, welcome into the Slug Club. Chat, we need chat. This guy's aging by the day faster than everyone. He's really good in there. We need to see some boomer slugs in.
Unless you want to rebind it. As you can see, this
He's
game,
somehow
it's bound
he's
to
aging
A.
faster than
We have
anyone we've
EMEA
seen before.
on the bottom
I
left.
don't know how.
Nice. makes sense. You know what you can't do?
I'm actually trying to play
America's can't.
Big love, Neil. Thanks so much.
America's down there.
They could put America.
Pacific
Okay,
can't put
let's go into
Pacific
this
down.
one. Thank you for the
EMEA
gifted
can do
as well.
that.
Thank you for giving Neil the
That's
gifted.
Pacific
Sorry,
if they
who was it?
wanted to.
Alfie, thank you, dude. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I know Neil does too
If
as
they
well.
really wanted to.
you're right.
Okay,
I didn't think this
3
through.
people here again. Defensive wall. They took mid a little bit faster, so that's good. They actually taken B main as well. I mean, this is the best chance. It's by far the best chance. They have loads of ults. They can exec over towards the site.
Never heard it in my life.
The ultimates are coming in!
But will they get anything done with them as well? Out comes the rocket, and sure enough, down goes Redgar.
The shorty gaming now too from Safe.
Nice.
Can't find anything.
This was
Yes.
it. This was
Ult
great.
after
They took
ult
so much
after
map
ult,
control.
throw
They
them
took
all
all of
out,
this. They
win
used
the
their
round,
ults. Oh
and
no.
Yumpy is still
Oh no,
giving
no,
TL
no,
a chance.
no. Solcast has a res where the body's not okay. Not obtainable.
Look where Shin is playing though. He's trying to hide inside
Yeah, I was
the
Yumpy
wall,
brought
but
this
the-
one back.
the
I was getting a little bit excited for them.
neural
Shin
depth
is
from
going
Mats and the spot map
exploring.
force him back into CT.
Ult goes
Now
in.
TL aware of that.
Oh
Yumpy's
man.
going forward.
Too far forward, and no way. Yuppie's on for a second.
Oh god.
2
Chat, he's
in one
18
game,
to
and
1.
even when KC
He's
invest
18 to
everything
1.
And the kitchen sink. Liquid
Oh
still
my.
managed to win the round. They can't buy around.
Nicely
at
done
this
from
point,
Yumpy.
Ender.
Oh man, chat, this is embarrassing from Kcorp.
Ender has left the building.
Unreal.
What version of Ender has stepped in here?
I mean, they did everything I asked for them, and then the Yumpy effect came online.
The guy's 18 and 1. 18 and 1.
Yeah, sorry, you can't do anything against that. The sight hit was just about perfect. The Astral Wall to sort of lay down.
Okay, this is the second pause in their half coming out. Second pause. Saw it in the first map, see it in the second map. Just a reminder, this is Kcorp's map pick.
I loved the position they had, but the fact that Yumpy finds not the ace, but the first kill in heaven that then gives them the neural theft to spot out Shin, so Shin can't rat inside the smoke. That was his entire idea. It was a cool little layer of that wall. It forced him into the spot where he was getting pinched from CT, the drop from Yumpy actually into hell.
The
He had
refresh
no
split,
way to
man, they
actually play out
changed
that
nothing,
round once his
Pansy.
position was given away. It
They
was all
changed
because of Yumpy.
nothing.
Just
How could you lose so
absolutely
heavy
I've not seen anything
and
like it.
change nothing?
The last map,
It's
the last
criminal.
map, sorry, felt a little bit stompy. Very one-sided, but this is giving a whole new meaning to it. You know, many were asking questions for Liquid after lock-in. Will we see them build up in time to have a strong VCT EMEA first stage here in 2023? Last week didn't really answer that question.
I just want to see
Considering
something
at least
competitive, I
the
do.
starting to show.
Like,
The
it's great
strides
news
they've
for Liquid, and
made
again, it's
still
the
the
same
work
thing
that
like I
needs
said
to
with
be done
Heretics,
by
everyone's
KC.
playing insane, Yumpy's playing insane, they're doing great, the util's
Think
great,
we'll
the
talk about
decision making's
Sideshow
cool.
earlier as well. How
Like, I
much
like
fun do you think he's gonna
everything.
have with
I like the
this?
approach, I
Good
like
news is,
everything.
I think I don't think he's streaming this one, so he might be chilling. He's gonna have
Free
fun
don't
in the VOD review.
Just like,
For his own health.
just give me a game, though.
Tell him not to watch this.
No, that's exactly why we should tell him to watch it.
Actually, no, because if he watches it,
In terms of
Sliggy
in
will
terms of
watch
this,
him
though,
watching it, and then we can watch.
They took
Sliggy
B
watching
main
him watching it,
control,
and it's just a
they showed a bit of
clout
aggro over
machine.
towards A,
It's a clout farm.
they've left
know,
middle.
triangle at that
They never
point.
do this,
Clout
they left
triangle.
middle. They're not taking middle for once. Oh my god, it's something new.
Point to point to point. That could be effective. I need to get into the triangle. I need to make it a square.
It's something
then I
new.
can
They're doing a
also
round where they
try
haven't
and
taken
clout.
middle. Oh
So
no.
right now, I'm
Dog
just
is just going to go
I'm
clear
just
all of
one
B.
spoke
They
to
don't have
start.
anything to
Put
shoot
us
this,
in-
no
put us into
pressure.
pairing.
We have the
Then
wall
you've
here, they
got
can
Sideshow,
four-man
you've got
rotate. Oh
Sliggy.
boy.
Full
And we took
triangle.
B
We're
control.
kinda
We're at
like
least going to see
dual
3
forces
here.
together.
Nice util again
Our
from Yumpy.
forces combined, with our collective Twitter engagement combined, we can hit 1/10.
They're going to get the orb and then ult heaven. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
It's just not going to work because you're running straight into the op. Time and time again, they've just been absolutely butchered. Out comes the ult from Shin once more.
Nats.
Finding nothing for it. I say
Does
that
get
as he finds
owned. I
one,
mean, he's
Safe
so dead.
finds his second.
Oh.
Gonna find a third. No, Yumpy steals it away. He's like, hang on a
God.
minute. This is my match to shine. 20 kills. he now
Oh my
currently
god,
sits at
Yumpy is...
make it
Chat, what's he on
21.
now? 21.
Blitzing his
21
way
to
through.
1.
Now, you said 1 kill per round wasn't enough. But over 2 kills per round now.
Oh no. Safe and Yumpy are a combined
Yeah.
33 kills.
Nilzinho,
and
they haven't
3
got anything new.
deaths.
That's crazy. They've shown their whole strat book and they didn't change anything. This
I
was
have
looking new, but you're
words
right.
that
It's
I
the
could
it's the round
say.
that they use with the
But instead, I
with
will
the
not say
with
those
official.
words. I value my job.
Yumpy's doing great. Again, chat. Don't get me wrong. Everything Liquid's doing is incredible. His util to make sure that they can have the 3-person stack is just
I don't even
perfect.
know what to say anymore.
Like there's that.
There's only so much point you can get to around.
It's really hard to
holding
change a
that
lot
hope
on
for a
every
team to be
map.
able to dig
I'll
their
give
way
you that,
back into
Nozino,
this.
100%.
I think there's a certain point
But
with a lot of
they knew
things
they were
in life
picking
where
this
you just
map.
sort of like, you have to wash your hands of it, just accept it for what it is, watch it all play out. This is just going to be the absolute meat grinder. Another full A hit.
Yeah, this is the first time they've actually tried to go for just full A just normally. We have setups in terms of Liquid as well.
Kcorp didn't even make it to the Cypher trips. It's a full A exec.
That's how painful it's been at the very least.
Oh god. Oh god.
There's a consolation prize onto Safe, but outside of that, it goes exactly as you come to expect. KC have burnt through the timeouts. There is nothing more they can do. And outside of some acts of God in the second half, this one feels like it's already a foregone conclusion.
All right, it's actually hyper-based if they just do another full A exec. They call timeout, they're like, we can't play mid. It's not possible versus their setup. We're not playing quickly enough through there. We'll just go A 3 rounds in a row, see if eventually it can work. Surely they wouldn't expect it again. The problem is with Safe playing in vents, he can rotate so quickly over into A heaven, and then they can just do the same thing they've been doing. Yep, look at this. It's actually the beta Sage wall in mid, just to get the very quick rotation.
Yeah, they're doing Liquid are really on them. Every single time they realize now that they've changed up their game plan. They're just hitting sites. They do the wall at middle so they can full rotate again. They do get onto site here though. Safe's hit a double. They're just walking into a blender. Like they're literally just running into the site. There's too much util here. Safe did great again though. And I want to shout, nice half, straight up, just insane half, nicely done. Safe did good, Yampy did good, Util was good. I actually really want to talk about just Soulcast. I think he did great, especially this round, right? He changed up his wall this time to get the extra rotate in.
How many kills have they got combined at this point? 11, 14, 16, 18
This
kills.
has, I mean, we're close, chat. We're close, and I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm thinking.
There. Just fantastic.
What more to even say? Looking absolutely brutal.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking at this point, what can they possibly do to get it back online? Because the answer feels like
it's a great question. It's a great question. Good news is they're on defense, so they don't have to be feeling pressure to do things. Maybe. Do I crowdsource it? Let's crowdsource it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Look, we've got 2 minutes.
Isaac, thank you so much. Thank you, Isaac. Appreciate it. 12 gifted from you.
Not only the Liquid fans.
123 altogether. Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you for welcoming us, Coliseum. And Yinsu, thank you for letting
Ace
me
Man,
It is such a blast.
Flascan,
Honestly,
Wireless.
it's been great. It's been great
for
to
Rosie.
see you here as well.
But listen, I
Dude
know
in the crowd. Tonesy.
Yeah.
TRFL, M8,
Trevor,
FP
I've got
Phoenix,
you. I've got you.
TG,
Now,
Not Today,
Mel, you
Ian,
I go
and
way
Pure.
back.
Welcome
Some
to
of
the
the
Star Club.
ladies here as well. You guys have been supporting Liquid since the beginning.
So
all
yeah,
around the world,
thank you so much, Isaac.
Talk to
Appreciate
me
that.
about what
12
it's like to
gifted.
see
Again,
the
if you got
boys
gifted,
playing in
please
this
say thank
arena
you.
after all this time.
I mean, all I can say it's the girlfriend buff, and that's why.
It's Mel.
Yes!
The girlfriend buff is real. I can confirm as well. I can confirm. But it's not always sunshines and rainbows, Mel. You know as well as I do. They're winning right now, but in the past they've had some rough times. So how do you dig them out of that? Talk me through how stressful it is to watch them.
Of course, it's really stressful, but we see the side that no one else sees, and so we see the hard work they put in. And as long as you believe, they can do it.
I love that.
Nice.
I got one more. Is this 13-0?
Of course.
I got one for Yinsu. When was the last time we saw 13-0 in EMEA?
Of course.
It was Liquid versus Oxygen 2021.
Okay, so there's one earlier than that. It wasn't a
Oh.
fair question. OG Land United versus Fnatic Icebox. 13-0, nearly a year ago.
We forgot about that.
Um,
Yeah.
Alfie Clues, thank you so much.
Berlin.
Echoes,
Is
if you're
Team
here.
Liquid good at 13-0?
9 months. Wait, 9 gifted, sorry. This is in like all together. Echoes, I think you are here. There we go. He says thanks for the gifted.
Oh, no.
Echoes, hope
We
you're doing
gotta go
well,
over
mate.
there
All I want to say is, let's go, Liquid!
Whose girlfriend is she?
Let's go for the
Soulcasters.
casters.
Wait, was Laura there as well?
Two hosts together, give them both
Bacon.
a microphone, and chaos ensues.
God, you know, they just
Okay,
take
12,
it over. I thought we were so fantastic.
12 chances. I've never said a 12
Talking,
chances. I've done this for a while now. I've
This
never
must
said
be
12
about us.
chances.
let's
What's the
just
biggest I
say,
can write
there
this?
is a lot of time
12
available to do
chances
talking, given how fast this map is now
for Liquid to
looking
close
be.
this one out.
That's true. I don't.
This
There
could
might
be
not be
over.
much time left, quite frankly.
No, it's been a fun week, mate. Catch you soon.
Yeah, catch a. I mean,
Week
wow.
7, I think we're back together next.
It was crazy. Last week, I had every OT in the world, and this week it's just stomp on stomp on stomp.
I have the spike.
I'm the anti-OT curse.
Spike.
Or
And
blessing,
yet-
take your pick.
Okay, I am now a Kcorp fan. Full bias, Kcorp, the way they win this round. Look, it's 5 players going through A main, Cypher trips on site, the position from Nuzera, that's a concuss that hits all of main. If they commit onto the ground here,
Can the dog break these
TL
trips?
lose. If they split into heaven, they can win.
No, none of
Three
them.
are on B, they're nowhere near the action.
Wait, he
where
jumped
that
over the
first
trip.
half, we saw a bit of a read, it was great. Sure, there's one coming in, but they're forcing their way up towards heaven here as well, looking to cut off the rotates from B.
There's a world where they try to split back into B, and I think that's what Kcorp are reading.
Are
You see
they?
3 players now actually pushing
Keep
back
an eye on the
forward
time. Why is
into
the Spike
heaven.
staying here? They're trying to
Spike
fake
hasn't
this.
committed just yet, and actually the combined utility slightly
timing on
delayed,
this?
or just dodged from. Redgar hadn't fully
Because
committed in
there's
there.
still
They baited
2
a bunch in
trips
towards
on
B as
site.
well, so with all that now
That's a
going down,
nightmare.
they've hard force back over towards A, but they've got to go deep. They've got to find these 2 players. They found 1, they found 2. Nivera's going pretty big
Time.
here, but can't get the
Time,
next.
time, Spike.
Into the swan
Oh,
left
okay.
on
Well, they
site.
got 1.
Soulcast to give us a 13.
They got around.
It's not going to be the case.
Nope.
The KC saved themselves.
It's not meant to
gonna a
be,
pretty
chat.
embarrassing record
It's not
to
meant
hold.
to be.
TL walked into the meat grinder there.
11 chances.
Exactly as it had to be. Because again, like Heaven was really, really light. It would run into some serious issues. Of course, TL didn't really have the chance to know that. They hadn't done too much scouting up through mid or anything like this. So just deciding to do a slightly delayed commitment onto the A site. And wait, can you take those off?
Yes, I guess.
I don't think you can.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's
Nabul.
probably not all that much you can hear
Nabul
after
is
this round
pumped.
That's going to change the outcome too much.
I'm literally watching Navera put the headphones back in his head right now. What is going on? He's in spawn. He didn't buy.
He didn't buy.
He forgot to buy with 3,500
He was too
credits
busy
because he
celebrating.
took
He's
his
in spawn, he
headphones off.
bought. That's incredible.
There's a lot of belief in the team here, I
I'm
think, to get
about
this
to
one over
have
the
my
line.
sideshow splattered egg moment.
Entertaining if nothing else.
He's too busy hard celebrating
4 and 4
when they get 1 round. That's so
Redgar
funny, man.
with at least a gun.
That's
in
actually
hand.
incredible.
Have you recovered? Are you okay?
Slightly. If Kcorp win, then I can recover. And then it's just Giga Chad 5-head, didn't need to buy. Now we're rich for the next round, but something tells me it's not going to be that.
Oh,
Navera
no.
still doesn't have a gun, man.
Oh,
he still doesn't have a gun.
That's
Nats
got
has
one
a
side.
freaking Phantom.
No zero to
Oh, no.
it's to the
Ah, that's all he needed. It was all planned out. That's all he needs.
No!
God.
No way
That's
you
so
can have
good.
at the end, man. I'm
That was the
losing it.
most
I'm actually
perfect,
losing it.
perfect ending. Incredible.
No
Okay,
way.
10 chances. That was
You can
insane.
see the way.
Look at the replay. He's just in spawn. He gets a random right-click headshot. The bottom bullet, 2 bullets.
I would
went
love if
into
he
the
did it again.
And he's like,
I would,
"No
I
problem,
would love
man.
if he
No
did it
problem."
again.
third one's a headshot.
You couldn't write a much better script than that. That was one for the memory books. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna die young.
Composure. Composure. Let's go.
This is crazy. Look, but now Navera super wealthy. Just like I was saying, all part of the plan.
No, because now he's dead.
Okay. It's okay, though. It's a 1-for-1 trade.
He dies with 2K
This
in the
is-
bank.
It's a close round, though. He had the Phantom regardless. So this is actually serious now for Kcorp.
Oh, the timing of this is going to be good. They're going to clear mid and realize that they...
Now, unbeknownst to them, TL have completely...
But are they going to
abandoned.
think that they're B
TL
main or
actually
A
not
main?
trying to split into the sites or...
Liquid at the moment hitting the
as hard
site
as
with
KC
1
were.
person.
It's going to be another A commitment. This time, though, it
Do they
is
have
just
dog still?
SMS
They
backside.
have dog?
Got to go so
Oh.
hard on some here though and get control of site fast because that rotation last round was pretty quick when it all started running over. And here we go. Surely with that flash coming in, they know exactly what's coming in at this point. But 2 have managed to get past XMS. Do they even know he's at the back here? Sure
Oh,
they
the
do.
dog
They put
stunned
out the
him.
dog as well. Cuss comes through here.
Oh
Been
god,
raining
it's...
down on him.
Okay,
Now they're all
I think
through
that's it.
three
I
towards
think
the
this is
single
it.
spot.
Cussed XMS on site. He just killed his teammate with the fault line.
No, it's the dog son, it's dog son.
Carry on, Endo, all yours.
I don't think I will.
It's been a game, is the best way I can describe it. But in one
Well,
left
there it
hand,
is.
he's gonna finish
Holy
out.
hell.
A 13-2, Trevor calling on the
Holy
nets.
hell.
And that's the way that it's ended out.
Okay, yeah, well,
Maybe 2
chat.
rounds too many,
Fair enough.
some would
We'll watch
argue,
the
but
sideshow. We'll do it tomorrow,
That
in
was a
between Pacific
series, I
and
suppose.
NA.
An
It was. There's too much that you
emotional
can be angry about.
rollercoaster, for me,
It's going to be one.
I believe you were sprawled on the floor at one
I
point.
literally, if you're in the arena, you saw what happened. But
The
when
pistol
Baron
round
got that
was
kill,
enough on its
I
own.
literally hit the. I was all fours down on the ground. I took my headset off, as a matter of fact.
24 and 4, 18 and 5 for Yampi and Safe. Just pure domination.
What does that come out to? 42 and 9. Not as impressive as 33 and 3. KC made it a little bit more competitive in terms of the records at the very end there. But yeah, I'll be honest. That entire
The breach stun hit him
worth
after
it
the
just
dog
for the
stun?
last 2
No
rounds of
way,
that game.
really?
That was awesome. I had
That's
my clip.
devastating.
I got my clippable moment.
Of you losing your marbles.
Yes. Yes.
I wish really I'd been recording the whole thing backstage as well, because that would have made it so much more.
It
In fact,
really
maybe
would.
production can help us out with the camera.
Maybe. We need. I don't even think I'm in frame because again I wasn't on the ground.
Eamon said.
Maybe the system collapsed onto
Eamon's
the ground.
talking about
But
Nabul
either
celebrating.
way, let's look again
That's
at what
so
the story
funny.
plays into. TL, as we said, coming back in from lock-in, we had to see a real strong start. That game, for me at least, was a statement. For KC, though, it shows there's still so much more work.
Still a ton to work on here. Now, of course, going back into Ascent.
The Kcorp
it took
coach
Carbon
looks
Corp a
distraught.
really
I
long
mean,
time to figure it out. They had
you
that
can't
one
blame
round
him.
really just shut down completely.
It must be.
With that,
I
on
mean,
that
it will
eco
be
round
incredibly
as the
stressful.
late A hit came on through, but we saw multiple times. I think Soulcast
They're
had
looking
some
like
great
by
utility
far
usage
the
to
worst team we've
stop,
seen so far. Like,
Carbon
that's
Corp
going to be
from
very
using a lot of big
stressful.
ultimates coming on through. KC weren't really able to find those quick retakes as an option. It came down to individuals
Can I
taking early
relate?
fights and
What do you mean?
winning the majority.